There's nothing more controversial in the JJK scaling community than how fast the verse actually is. Some people, even to this day, live and die by the Mach 3 statement for Naoya. Other people are a little more generous and go with the lightning timing feats shown in both the anime and the manga. Then finally, you have the highest reasonable tier for Sukuna, which usually knocks around the light speed to FTL plus ranges. Feats like dodging Kashimo's EM waves or avoiding Jacob's ladder are both pretty concrete FTL feats in my opinion. Sukuna's encounter with Jacob's ladder is the easiest of the two to explain. Since the attack is made of light, it's logical to say that it moves at light speed, and Sukuna is able to avoid it after it's fired at him. Note how he only reacts after the beam of light starts traveling, and in the final panel when it finally touches down, he is nowhere to be seen. Many people don't seem to acknowledge this feat, likely because they don't understand how Jacob's ladder actually works. Sukuna dodging Kashimo's EM waves is a much more blatant and talked about feat in comparison. EM waves, or electromagnetic waves, move the speed of light in a vacuum and move at 99.997% the speed of light with minor air resistance. Taking this into account, Sukuna would have to be moving anywhere from 1.1 to 7.9 times the speed of light, with a reasonable mid-ball of 2.5 to 5 times FTL. You could even use Hollow Purple to say that Sukuna scales to FTL, considering the attack is described as an imaginary mass in pretty much any relevant source, including the manga, anime, and the guidebooks. For the unaware, imaginary mass is comprised of a theoretical particle known as tachyons, which move at any speed faster than the speed of light. Some people have tried to claim that this is a mistranslation and that it actually says virtual mass, but I checked the raw Japanese scans myself, and the original kanji matches up more with imaginary than virtual, so take it however you will. We know that Sukuna scales to the speed of Hollow Purple, considering that he was able to react to one at pretty much point blank range. Despite Gojo starting at a significant distance away from Sukuna, Ichiki's barrier masked Hollow Purple until the very last moment in which Sukuna was able to react to it. So it's completely fair and even reasonable in my opinion to scale Sukuna to the speed of Hollow Purple. The highest reasonable meta for Sukuna comes from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, where in both the manga and movie adaptation, Yuta and Inumaki come across a special grade cursed spirit that begins attacking them with what is described in the light novel as an instant pillar of light. Both Yuta and Inumaki are consistently able to dodge and save each other from it, which has been calced anywhere from 3.45 times the speed of light to 6.9 times the speed of light. Considering Sukuna has over twice as much cursed energy as Yuta, it's fair to say he upscales this feat more than 2 times over, which gets Sukuna anywhere from 7 to over 17 times the speed of light. Anything higher than this, though, does rely on some pretty egregious chain scaling in my opinion, and while I don't think there's anything wrong with chain scaling or calc stacking, I'm generally going to be avoiding it for this video and focusing on really basic numbers because it is so interpretation based. If you want to be really silly, you could potentially say that Sukuna has inaccessible speed for scaling to Gojo, who is able to move inside the prison realm which has no time. However, that is some real work you're doing to get Sukuna that high, I'm going to be completely honest.